numbers at the moment. Whoa.
Wait.
Was that 4Thrive just out? Okay. 4T struggle. T24 is able to get 2 elims for them, but that is a disastrous result for them. Again, always difficult to see where other players went down. We did have a slight blackout during the middle of that, so couldn't quite see where the 4th player actually left, but it might have been Flash.
Yeah.
It may have been Flash again.
And we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
We were, right? I was just saying, like, hey, you know what? Even if you're 4Thrives, you got to be concerned here because you're at the top of the leaderboards.
Yeah.
If someone's going to hunt you down, that's the squad to do it. And unfortunately for them, they go out early. Hey, huge opportunity, right, for these teams right below them to surpass them on the leaderboards.
Yeah, Rondo is like very much a good map for saving your run. A lot of times, Silence opening up. Yeah, Chief is down. We get a quick replay. This is Flower H. This is actually the fight versus Thunder Talk, which was going fairly badly. Now, Flower H was having an absolutely sick day yesterday in terms of the damage numbers, and that is a quick spin around. Did they fully go out, though? Let's take a quick look on the leaderboards. Yeah, all gamers, 4 players alive. They look good. They were able to reset on that one. That's fantastic.
That's what you have to do. I mean, I don't know where exactly IQ was because he wasn't in the fight with this team. But he was, I guess, tried to go to a recall tower, got caught out, unfortunately. And that's them done and dusted. Hey, rest of the lobby still here, though, 15 teams. Aula, Claws, trying to hit some cheeky shots using that stairwell. Silence is down to 1 HP. He gets the knock, and Claws gets naded. Rest of the team, I think, is just a little bit too far to support him. Actually, never mind. Yeah, right behind him. Quick is there to challenge Furia. Chief going to throw down some smokes to try to get his teammate up here. But with this fight slowing down, yeah, I think Quick is like, oof, this is a little bit too late to start this push.
Yeah, he's in the struggle bus now. And again, this is one of the situations where it's actually very hard to deal with it. Because the amount of sightlines you can kind of angle off here with the smokes, Quick's almost certainly going to go down. Silence just has to play the right-hand side. Chief just needs to eke his way up on the left-hand side here. He has to hit a nasty grenade to even hopefully clutch this one out, but he's only got one chance, and that's it. Stun grenade goes out, and the nade over the top of it, and he's forced off the edge here. So now they control the entirety of the high ground.
Yeah, and Aula, they need these points pretty bad now. Just with this performance alone, right? Just 3 eliminations that puts them out of that bottom 3. But you know, this is that opportunity to do such a good game that it sets you up for the rest of this day. I mean, heck, a win here with double-digit eliminations, that puts them in the running for top 5, literally. So, not the worst start. They got 3 elims so far. They still have all their players up. Let's see what they can do.
It's an interesting approach from Malula, though, because the entirety of Neox is very quiet, considering that original playing path. But all 4 players from Malula are here, which means that if they do lose this engagement versus Furia, that's all the chances gone here on Rondo.
Nice pre-fire there from Ayala, and they end up catching him. Oh, but great return fire there from Yasser. Silence on that back end. Quick gonna go ahead and hold behind this coverage. Yeah, Aula should be able to get everybody up. Chief running out this other angle, though. That's gonna make things interesting. But you're right, yeah, Aula fully committed to Neox Factory, and so far it's working, and they are racking up the points.
Much needed points as well. In 12th place, they have dragged themselves out of what was a danger zone earlier. Just Silence left remaining now. Sticky Bomb. No helmet, which is kind of the most disastrous thing about this. So many sightlines to deal with on the other side. Pretty hard approach, but they already got the reset in. Pull themselves back into play. That's over towards Phong Tun, though. Man, they got a journey ahead of them.
Yeah, they do. So that I was wondering, like, should Silence even think about, like, pushing this right now with the rest of his team so far away? Yeah, probably not. He needs to survive and hold on a little bit longer. You definitely want that recall life just for the time being. Next zone does pop on up, goes dead center here. The problem is you got that river just chopping right through the center of it. If that zone does hard shift on over to that left side, it's going to make things pretty difficult. But let's look at this here. Thunder Talk, X-Force Rejects. The team's at the bottom battling it out here. It looks like X-Force Rejects are going to get 3. Oh, getting shot in the back, though. That's Ulf from downtown. Sneaking that knock. But it looks like they should be able to get this res. Oh, actually, no, forget the res. They go for this final elimination. They say, we need these points. And AJ does a great job of holding him off with that shotgun.
That's what works for way through the banister. Catches another. AJ looking good right now. Quick step out on the side. Could push over towards the stairs. Taking more damage coming through from Doc right now, but there are flushes to be had. More eliminations is all really Thunder Talk's looking for in this moment.
Don't see me. Don't see me. Reaper's like, I'm not here. I'm not here. Don't look. Don't turn around. Oh, did he miss him again? No, he spotted him there. So he gets the elimination. X-Force do get a little bit of time to now reset this and get this fight done. Shiva's running in all by himself, though. Got to be careful here as AJ is putting in the work, and he is taking on this squad all by himself, but finally Shiva shuts him down.
Almost 1v4'd, honestly. It was very, very close. It was the fact that he got that cheeky angle through the door frame. That might have just been a 1v4 coming through from AJ. I think X-Force Rejects should be able to get a reset on that one, but it feels very uncomfortable. Aurora's looking in that direction, Ulf's looking in that direction too. There is a lot of teams that have sight lines towards them. But you can see here Aurora and Ulf now on the move, so potentially the pressure got alleviated slightly over towards X-Force Rejects, but we'll wait and see.
Oh, that'd be a huge break for them if that's the case. Yeah, if you're X-Force Rejects, if you're Shiva, right now you're just like, where is the nearest recall tower? Problem is that we're already in stage 2, and with that water in the center of this area here, it's going to make it so difficult for him to find one. But we'll see if that does end up being the case. Looking on over to Aurora, top with 3 eliminations to start things off, looking very, very good here. Quick getting a knock onto Silent, so it looks like Aula is going to be challenging that last player of Furia. They ended up getting that. And now, as a matter of fact, Igor is starting to get in the rest of the zone, but the other 2 are still deep, deep in the blue.
Yeah, I mean, for Fury, it's going to be a while till they actually get themselves in a position where they can play this one out. Right now, it's a lot of driving, a lot of gasoline required too. Enigma Galaxy's still doing the weird thing, though. They're doing these 2-2 splits where they send 2 players very far and then they got stragglers behind. I can't tell if it's to try and secure location far side of the circle and then hopefully cut in towards the other side sooner as the circle pops. But it's super risky. It's a really, really super risky strategy. It's working out right now, and they're playing it decently. But again, Ralph's the same dude who came up with the heel strap, right?
Right? Yeah,
which was real corny. But he's all for corny strategies, but they work. They do work.
So, sometimes you got to think outside the box, and you know.
Yeah, well, maybe he's an innovator.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe corny is not the way to call it.
Who knows, right? I mean, you know what? It's one of those 50-50s, right? If it doesn't work out, he's an idiot, and if it does work out, he's a genius. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
So that's
right now he's a genius.
Yeah,
so,
now
yeah.
he nailed it, right? So with this hard shift on over to the left side, that's going to make things pretty tough as the water is in play. Let's see what Ralph can do if he can bring out some more of those 1,000 IQ plays. He's gonna be holding this dip right now. And we're gonna see Aurora right down the road from him. Reefus putting on a little bit of suppressive fire, holding this coverage for now, just making it annoying for Ralph to move.
Reefus yesterday, an immortal man in the lobby. Difficult to remove him here on Rondo. Last pair alive, but was such a problem for RRQ for such a long time. There's a bit more loot on side, but you're right. What we have now, and you alluded to it earlier, is just the river that cuts right through. Plenty of water involved. Hard gamble to make. I think most teams are trying to secure over towards the eastern side here. It does have more landmass involved, so they're hoping for the switchback on that way, but this could easily pull left.
Oh man, so this is like, you literally have to kind of, it's a coin toss at this point, right? You just have to pick a spot, hope that circle comes your way. If not, it's going to make these difficult. Lord said, I do not like that gas can. Get it out of here. And make sure that we get some terraforming going, because we're going to need all the room that we can get. This circle is actually a huge one for Al-Ula, because they have pretty much that entire side of the river to themselves. Considering where they're at the start of the day, this is their chance, honestly. I think you had a rough day one, utilize this opportunity to its maximum potential, and at least secure your tournament life a little bit longer.
There is still a couple of entryways back over towards the western side, but you're right. I mean, right now, Alula, not only do they have a decent spot, they've got a compound, they've got a high ground to work with, but it does require them to win the coin flip.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the main problem they're running into at the moment. But there is the bridge down towards that south side. There's a bridge on the north too. There is going to be a big old queue in the process of trying to get back over towards the west. We've got to wait for this next circle first, which will be hitting us real shortly.
Let's see. Where's it going? Will Alula win the coin flip? And boom! They have nailed it here. So it is a rock-solid position for them. You can see Quick. He's starting to move around. He's excited. He's like, all right, boys, let's get this going. This is our game here. As you see all those teams on the south, OG, Ulf, KRX, all going to have to start pushing on up. Ooh, Quick moving outside of the zone here. They're going to take that edge, just looking for that, maybe possibly gatekeep some of these teams pushing in from the south side.
Yeah, they have to hold it out, right? It's actually, there is a playable space down here towards the river where you can actually just play underneath Alula. Actually saw Fourth Rise play a very similar position earlier this year. Get a really big game off the back of it. Aru's going to send forward, though. He's swinging past on that western side. Yeah, OG, Alula, both really are benefiting off the back of this circle. I do like that Alula just decided, you know, let's just take the compound over towards the west here. Let's not try and spread out too much. Already know that practically 20% of the circle is unplayable. We're not going to be greedy on space taking, especially where we are on the leaderboard too. Let's not rock the boat too much.
Not a bad idea. Yeah, I think there are some teams that get in positions that are so dominant and they just spread themselves too thin. So I like the fact that they are playing it together, but I don't want them to play super passive, right? You still utilize this opportunity to hunt down as many eliminations as you can. See how that ends up working out, though, as we're looking at RRQ Goat making some shots. This is going to be on the north side of the circle here. Forced through the tree line.
No way.
Yeah, get some nice shots. And Goat team are putting in some serious work on RRQ in a 1v2. Could happen. Moxie hopping in the vehicle, and we're going to see RRQ get out of here.
I mean, very, very typical Lepar behavior there. Very aggressive. Nerf's going to send over the top. Has the X12K, finds another. Looks good. So we're going to deal with one player off in the distance. Down to just a solo now. No real chance, honestly, at a recall beacon. Has to fight off, plays from the low ground. JS9 in play. And just leaves the spray going. 7 elims.